Good evening and welcome to the parliamentary report. I am Jessica Ovema.
And I am Olu Omorogbe.
First, the headline. The Edo State House of Assembly screens nominee for the Commissioner of Health. The Edo State 2024 supplementary budget signed into law.
Now to the news in details. The 8th Edo State House of Assembly on Monday, 18th of November 2024, held its plenary session to discuss the affairs of the state. During the plenary session, the person of Mr. Cyril Adams Oshomole, son of the former governor of Edo State, Adams Oshomole, was presented before the House as a Commissioner nominee of Health, Edo State, for screening. Mr. Cyril Adams Oshomole introduced himself and presented his curriculum vitae. The representative of his constituency, Honorable Akohai Abdulganiu, representative of Esako West, gave his recommendation, and in his words, the Commissioner nominee of Health, Edo State, was well suited for the role, and he further added that although he was well educated and learned man, he felt intimidated by the CV presented by Mr. Cyril Oshomole, and therefore he should be allowed to take a bow from the House. This motion was further supported by the honorable members representing Esan North East and Ipoba Oka, Honorable Adeyemako and Honorable Nicholas Anosere. The motion was then agreed on by the majority of the House, and Mr. Cyril Oshomole was deemed fit as a commendable commissioner nominee of Health, Edo State.
How do you see the future of Edo State health sector with the appointment of Dr. Cyril Adams Oshomole?
Yeah. Well, for me, the question you just asked is my view on what's it called now? Edo State health sector in future with the appointment of Dr. Cyril Adams Oshomole. It is simple, though, with the CV read so far and having explained all the sector where he has worked, and I think the future of Edo State health sector is sure. Having listened to the highly intimidating CV and where he has worked here, Africa and Europe at large, well, I think the future of Edo State health sector is bright, having seen the CV and where he has worked so far.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Do you think Dr. Cyril Adams Oshomole is fit for the job, or it was his father's influence that qualified him?
As a matter of fact, when His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Edo State, Senator Okpeholo, sent his name to the House for clearance, the House has a procedure, they has a process they have to follow in doing this thing. They have a standing committee that the name or the letter was referred to. They invited his CV, they looked at the papers, they were convinced that Dr. Cyril Oshomole was fit and proper to be cleared by the House. So they further made a report to the House in the Committee of the Whole, where his credentials were looked into again. His personality was invited to the House. They had interaction, and it was proven that Dr. Cyril Oshomole was very fit and proper to be appointed or cleared as Commissioner for Health in Edo State. So there was no further influence on it at all. It was based on his credibility. He has the know-how, the field of endeavor. So his clearance was not with any external influence at all. It was done purely on merit. It has nothing to do with further reason at all. So he did very, very well.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
Following the screening of Mr. Cyril Adams Oshomole was the report of appropriation budget and project monitoring on the 2024 approved supplementary bill. To discuss the report, the House was dissolved to the Committee of Supply, which was mentioned by the majority leader, Honorable Ago Baronha, and supported by the minority leader, Honorable Eric Okaka. The House was then deliberated on the supplementary budget and was resolved to the plenary session.
Based on the just concluded plenary sitting, do you feel that the supplementary budget that was revised, do you feel that it is necessary for the further development of the state?
Yes, I think it's necessary for two obvious reasons. Number one, budget is always, the mainstay of the economy, the running of the economy of a state, like budget is always a forecast. It's not something that is like we say is total. You understand? So it can always be tinkered with. You understand? So now that the ones people operating the budget have seen that there's a need to ask for more for the further development of the state. Yes, why not? One, two, we just a rounding up of one administration and we're entering another one. So this administration needs some financial background, muscle, to be able to also hit the ground running, to have their projects, to come to fruition. So for those reasons, I think it's very, very cogent. I think it's a cogent one.
Okay, thank you very much, sir, for answering that question. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
What's your take on the 2024 approved supplementary or the appropriation bill, which was said?
Okay, as you know, the governor brought his budget last year, which was approved, and we had a benchmark of what we wanted. Now, as the year 2024 approached and then continue moving now, we found out that what we did last year, the economy has gone above or whatever, so we needed to do a supplementary. The governor had to send a letter so that a supplementary budget could be done to finish strong and better. That's just it.
As regards to today's sitting, what's your view on the supplementary appropriation bill, and how do you feel the budget will affect the state?
Yes, I think it will affect the state positively, because that we're talking about a supplementary budget. The budget has been in operation, and for what we've seen from the past administration, we think the budget did very well. And you put into consideration that a lot of things were change prices. The economy has not been very friendly. Prices changed in the market. It affected everything. Affected cement, rod. Amount paid for everything. So that could have drained the budget a lot. So and the government now are saying that this new government is saying that they need a supplementary so that they can run the economy with for further other projects that are ongoing. I think it's in order. It's very, very okay, and it will help our state. And that is the reason why the Edo State House of Assembly, in their own wisdom, unanimously agreed to pass it, and they did, which is very, very good. We were expecting a lot from this present government, and we pray that they will be able to hit the ground running straight away. Thank you.
Sir.
You're welcome.
The third order of the day, which was the report of the House Standing Committee on Energy and Water Resources, was suspended by the Speaker, Right Honorable Blessing Abebaku, to be discussed on the next plenary session. The plenary session was further adjourned to hold on the 19th of November 2024. And that concludes the parliamentary report. I am Jessica Ovana.
And I am Olive Omorube.
A MACSA 22 parliamentary report production.